Hey everybody, and welcome to another Brie Book Reviews video. So today I'm going to be doing a tag video. I have been very interested in doing this tag. For the longest time I was just going to do a regular book related one, and now I really want to turn this more into about manga. So I've decided to do it that way. This is the Unpopular Opinions book tag. I was not tagged by anybody to do it. Again, it's a tag that's been on here for a while now, and I'm gonna leave the original link down below. Before I get into talking about my unpopular opinions, again, like the title says, they are my opinions and nobody else's. If I bash your favorite series, I apologize in advance. That does not mean that it's not a good series, it's just that I don't personally like it. If you love it, that's good. I'm so glad you love it. Again, I changed the questions up a little bit. The original video is more about novels, and I've turned them into manga questions. So I've just replaced the word book with manga, really. So yeah, let's get into it. Question number 1 is a popular manga series that you didn't like. And for that one, I'm going with Bleach by Tite Kubo. This is a very popular, it's one of the big 3. I'm gonna be frank here. I enjoyed the anime up through the Soul Society arc, which is the first arc. So, and this series goes on so much longer than that, but I totally lost interest and think that the rest of the series is not that great. And again, my opinion, if you love it, good for you, but I have no problems with saying I didn't like this series. Question number 2 is a popular manga series that everyone hates but you love. So this is I feel like I see half and half comments about this series, but I see more of the hate for it than the like of it, so I felt like I needed to put it on here. And that is Fairy Tail by Hiro Mashima. I know that a lot of people have a problem with the story later on, and honestly, I am a little behind on this series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not at that point where maybe I'll be able to agree with people, but for what I've read and seen in the anime, I absolutely love it, and I don't care what people say. I will continue to love it, even though I hear a lot of bashing on this series. Question number 3 is an OTP that you didn't like, or a couple that you didn't like that got together, wish they didn't get together. And it does say to warn people about spoils, so this is the warning for you guys. There is a spoiler about who gets together if you haven't read the series, but it's a really old series, so I highly doubt you haven't, unless you don't like shoujo. And that is Fruits Basket by Natsuki Takaya, and I hated the fact that Kyo and Toru got together. I really did. And it's not because she just got together with the wrong person. I just don't like Toru at all. I just wish nobody ended up with Toru because she's annoying and I hate her. I just think she's quiet and whiny, and I'm just not into characters like this. Question number 4 is a popular genre that you hardly reach for. I'm gonna randomly pick one of the volumes from this genre, and that is shoujo romance. I rarely pick this up anymore. I used to read a lot of shoujo when I was younger, and I definitely have noticed a change in my reading habits when it comes to manga, and just, well, not only in manga, in books in general, and even when you watch my videos about regular novels, I have told you guys a million times that if it's just mainly about the romance, then I usually don't read it. I'll have my mood swings where I'll want to, but it's been a while since I've picked one up recently, so yes. Number 5 is a popular or beloved character that you do not like. So besides Toru, I'm sure I'm not the only one who thinks this. Sasuke from Naruto by Masashi Kishimoto. I have never ever been, from the beginning, a Sasuke fan. I don't like the brooding emo characters, hate the world, and don't want to do anything for themselves. Because I feel like Sasuke, his entire story arc, I feel like he didn't learn anything. I'm sorry. And I'm sure you'll disagree with me. I'm sure you'll let me know down in the comments why you disagree with me, and that's fine. That's why we have differing opinions, and that's why this is the unpopular opinions tag. Number 6 is a popular mangaka that you can't seem to get into. And for that one, I chose Inio Asano I know a lot of people love this mangaka, and to be fair, I have only read A Girl on the Shore, and it was okay. I just wasn't like terribly impressed with it, so I don't know if I'll continue to read this mangaka. I really want to try one other works by them before I make a solid opinion, so I might pick up another. If you know which one I'd be really interested in, please let me know down below. But I don't really have like a mangaka in particular that I can't get into, so this is kind of like the only thing I could think of. Number 7 is a popular manga trope that you're tired of seeing. This particular trope is more prevalent in shoujo, which I haven't been reading any shoujo, so I don't know if it's prevalent anymore. I'm sure it is, and I've mentioned it already, and that is the silent, weak main female protagonist. Girls who don't speak up, and especially when it's mixed with the misunderstandings trope, where misunderstandings happen and characters don't talk to each other and explain the misunderstandings, they just let them go. I feel like that happens so often, especially in shoujo, and I really hate it, because in like real life situations, I'm sorry, but somebody would have explained that way ahead of time, okay? Instead, they keep quiet because they feel like they're too shy to confront people, and I hate characters like that in anything. Number 8 is a popular series that you have no interest in reading. Food Wars or Shokugeki no Soma is so popular with people, and I did read this. I don't like when fan service is overly done. I'm okay with a little bit of fan service, alright? But the fact that like everybody like orgasms when they eat food is not necessary. They can react in other ways without it being like orgasmic and weird, and I don't like it. No interest in reading the rest of this. And number 9 is the saying goes, the book is always better. What anime adaptation do you prefer over the manga? We're gonna go to a good old classic, and that is Gravitation by Maki Murakami, and this is a shonen ai manga, or a boys' love story between these two characters here. I absolutely do love this manga, but I prefer the anime way over the manga because it is about a singer, so the music in the anime is phenomenal, and I love the anime for that. And I love all the songs that the band sing in the series, so the anime is just, and it's nostalgic for me because it was like one of the very first shonen ai I ever watched / read as a teenager. So those are all the questions for the unpopular opinions book tag / manga tag. If you want to do this, I am tagging you. Please do it. I would like to hear more thoughts of other unpopular opinions. I actually really love watching this particular tag. Gets conversations going as to why you like something that everybody hates, or as to why you hate something that everybody loves, and I think it's a great conversation starter. So please do this tag if you want to. Bye!